The first phase of US-Iran war was all about missiles and airstrikes. But what if I told you the second phase is far more dangerous? Not because the missiles are still flying, but because the entire Middle East is slowly becoming a battlefield. And if this continues, the consequences won't be just felt in Tehran and Washington, they will reach our petrol pump, our grocery bill, and the global economy too. So let's understand what actually happened in the first phase. The United States focused on degrading Iran's military capability by targeting the missile launchers, command centers, drone facilities, and other strategic infrastructure. Iran retaliated by launching missiles and drones against US bases and allied targets in the region. At this stage, it actually looked like conventional military confrontation. But now comes phase two. The objective is no longer just destroying the military assets, it is all about control. Control of sea routes, control of regional influence, control of global energy market. The biggest flashpoint is the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow stretch of water connecting the Persian Gulf to the Arabian Sea. And now here's why it matters. Because nearly 1/5 of the world's traded oil passes through this tiny waterway every single day. And if shipping is disrupted, even for few days, the impact is felt globally. The oil prices will rise, fuel will become expensive, inflation increases, markets panic. That is why United States is strengthening its naval operations to keep the shipping lanes open, while Iran has repeatedly warned that if it comes under greater pressure, traffic through the strait could become unsafe. But the conflict is expanding in another way too. And instead of remaining limited to United States and Iran, attacks and military alerts are increasingly involving countries like Syria, Iraq, Jordan, Bahrain, and other Gulf partners hosting American forces. So this increases the risk that the regional conflict could actually become a broader one. And perhaps the biggest change is this: the war is no longer being fought only with the missiles and the military equipment. It is now being fought with the diplomacy, economics, shipping routes, supply chains, and regional alliances. So every military move is now sending shockwaves through the global markets, and every diplomatic statement is being watched by the investors. So remember this: the first phase of the war was about destroying the military targets. The second phase is about controlling the Middle East strategic lifelines, because in today's modern warfare, the country that controls energy, trade routes, and alliances often gains far more than the one simply winning the battle. And that's exactly why phase 2 may prove to be more consequential than phase 1. Hope this helps. Jai Hind.